I'm hoping I won't let you go. I left my heart in the city, but soon enough I'll hold you close. It's alright, 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 yeah.
Yeah, said I was raised in the days of MySpace and screen names. Back then when I was only worried about my top friends. Now my circle is getting smaller, all these people acting fake, man. And to be honest, I don't even have a top 10. Me against the world, I've been doing what I really love. Haters been hiding behind the screen, man, they movie cuts. And when I'm back at home, it never feels the same, cause we've been doing our own thing, trying to stay up. I wanna go back to days with no grades. We ordered the kids meal, play ball, that's all day now. I'm stuck looking at this Instagram page, but these likes on my picture don't result in getting paid now. I've been wondering where the party at, cause all of my concerns got me wondering where they got the...
Why? Why do y'all do that? Why do you just hide in random... It's an off day. Let's get to these questions.
That's a good cup of joe. Why is it called a cup of joe? Question for another time. Let's jump into this Q&A. So, if you're new to the channel and you're wondering where I'm pulling these questions from, I made a post on Instagram. There it is. And this is something that I'm going to start doing every Sundays. Dropping a post where people can ask questions, and you can ask questions, and then I'm going to answer them on my days off. So what I'm going to do today is just answer a couple questions from the post. And we're going to make this one a little bit more of like a lifting Q&A. And then we can do other fun ones down the road. But this one is going to be like more business lifting. Deepre asks, when did you realize the typical 9-to-5 job wasn't for you? The second, if you guys haven't watched it, on my channel there's a video titled something like Sell Yourself. Go watch that video, it is insanely empowering, and it just talks about like the power of like always being positive when you're at your workplace. Anyways, from there I got my first personal training gig, and that is where I knew for a fact that I should not, that I didn't want to ever set foot in like a 9-to-5 job doing the same thing day in and day out. And that's what personal training gave me, was the ability to, yes, you know, I was training clients, and yes, it's workouts and stuff like that, but it doesn't get old to me because it's always something new, and there's always like a new challenge, there's always like a way, you know, different phases that people are going through, and that to me was that. Okay, next question. Mgram116 asks, favorite assistance lifts for bench, deads, and squats. And before we get too far into these answers, the more your assistance lift mimics the actual lift itself, the better the assistance lift. So these are all essentially variations of the lift that improve the lift itself. And for bench press, mine is close grip bench. It just really helps with the lockout and really developing those triceps, and I just think it's great. For deadlifts, I think my favorite assistance exercise is pause deadlifts. Now, I hate pause deadlifts, but I think they're my favorite as far as the benefit you get out of them. And my favorite exercise for squats is tempo squats. Now, as much as I hate them, I think they're insanely beneficial just because it is teaching you to hold your bracing, hold your positioning, and really use your muscles throughout your squat. And I think that's a big thing, especially if you're new into lifting. A lot of people rely on that rebound, their rebound to get them out of the bottom. And I think this is just a really bad way of looking at a squat, because the second you miss it, you're going to crumble. So, tempo squats, for show. And the last question, Catherine Out Loud asks, if you always lift alone, how do you set up for bench when it gets heavier? Like when you are getting close to a weight you would typically need a lift off for. And my answer to this is already in a video on my channel, so I'm gonna link it below about like how to get like a better self handoff, because I don't use a lift off in competition, I don't use one in training, and I really think a lot of people are probably going to start gearing towards this more in 2017. I think we'll see a lot of self lift-offs at Raw Nationals. If you are training alone, and the more you train alone, you need to get better at this just in general, because you're just going to get better. You're going to get more consistent lift-offs, which are going to lead to you being able to hit bigger weights in the gym, because they're not like pulling you out of position or crappy spotters or whatever you want to call it. So that's my take on that. That's how I go about it, is a self lift off. And I really think you're going to see a lot of people at Raw Nationals, the USAPL Raw Nationals this year, do self handoffs. So yeah, that video is linked below. And that's it for this Q&A. Didn't even get to drink all my coffee. So, I hope you all enjoyed this. Hopefully, it really helps you out and answers some of those questions that you did have. Drop the video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. I appreciate all of the support as always. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Stay muscular, nerds.
It's lonely at the top, I'm tired of having company. So while you busy trying to fit in, I'ma stand out and view my life through this lens to see how it pans.